Hi Polo team, we're at the Camberwell store today and now we're going to go through how to make up a tray of buffalo wings. So the things we need to make up a tray of buffalo wings is our tray, some baking paper, our buffalo seasoning, a sifter, and of course our wings. One thing we've got to make sure with our wings is that we don't keep them out of temperature and out of the fridge for too long. So we've got to make sure that we get this job done and then get the Polo back into the fridge pretty quickly. So we place a piece of baking paper onto our tray, and on that we're going to place our wings. And how we want these wings to be organised is so that they're touching together, so that the seasoning doesn't drop down all onto the paper. We want to organise them nicely next to each other. We want to do the job pretty quickly so we aren't wasting time. And after that, we'll put our seasoning on. Now, we sometimes may like to make a large full tray, and other times we may want to make a bit of a smaller one, depending on the time of day and the demand for the product that we think we're going to have. There's absolutely nothing wrong with doing half a tray and then cooking another half a tray, so we've got nice fresh product and we're not wasting any that ends up in the bin. I've got my amount of wings that I'd like already trayed up on the tray. Next thing I'm going to do is put the box of nibbles back in the fridge rather than leaving it on the floor. So we've got our sifter filled with the buffalo seasoning, and what we want to do is then put a nice coating of the seasoning all over the wings. Now we want to be fairly generous with this because we know our customers like them full of flavour and nice and gooey. So we've got those covered, and then we want to flip them over and do it all again. So quickly, with nice gloved hands, we're going to turn them over so we can season the other side of them. And then, same again, nice generous amount of seasoning on the other side of them. And then we're ready to put either Glad wrap on and go in the fridge ready for cooking later, or straight into the oven. So this tray I'm going to put cling wrap on so it stays nice and safe and hygienic, and this will be ready for us to cook later in the day. So we just want to put a layer of Glad wrap over it and pop that into the fridge. So the next step is cooking our wings, and we want to cook them on 180 degrees for 30 minutes. So we've got wings just about to come out. They've got 1 minute left to cook. So we'll start getting ready to take them out, and what we need firstly is a pair of tongs, our container to put them in to go into the bain marie, and an oven mitt to take them out of the oven. And there we go, our wings are ready right on time. So one thing to be careful of, when you open up the door, make sure you step back, because there is going to be a big waft of steam into your face. I know the temptation is going to be that give them a nice smell, but resist that and make sure your head's back. Always use a heat-proof glove or a tea towel to take them out, and if you're not very strong, even use 2 of them. So I'm strong enough to take these out with one hand. We've got them nicely cooked, and now we want to put them into our container ready to serve to our customers. So we've got our beautifully cooked buffalo wings ready to go in the bain marie, ready for our customers. One thing we also need is pop our label in. Done.